guys are ready, we're about to start this stream here in a few more minutes. So welcome in. Go ahead, get comfortable. See how long it can last. Start it here. Oh man. Alright, sorry about that. I'm slowly showing up. It is a Sunday, and if it could go wrong, it will. Isn't that Murphy's Law? Oh, okay. Alright, let's just start playing now. Try to get TikTok up to speed here. But I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. Why try one other thing. Okay. See if we can TikTok. Slowly. But I hope you guys are doing well. One more. Happy about the first. It is the first of the month. You know what they say? Wake up, wake up, wake up. TikTok. Ugh, TikTok is just stressing me out. Try one more time. I'm gonna close out of that because I'm not redoing this stream because YouTube is on time, Twitch is on time, TikTok not on time. You gotta get with the program, baby. Get with the program. Are y'all happy about the first new month? New things to do, I guess. I am curious. Let's see. See if that works. Curious. About this, and I'm gonna go live for a little while longer than I was expecting, because I kept y'all here long enough, you know. Let me see. Oops. Me bad. Almost. I'm gonna start getting started. I love doing this. I actually love doing it. What is this? I actually love. You gotta be kidding me. What is going on here? getting on here. Love getting on here and acting like I know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. And you know what? That means that you should do whatever it is your heart's desire. Because you just never know, right? You never know what someone is going through or think they looks like they got it easy and they don't. Because live streaming is a different animal ball game or anything. Okay, enough complaining. Let's get this on. I think TikTok is up and running. I have been at this for well over 2 hours, and you know, that's just the way it is. It's just the way it is. So I hope everyone is doing well. They're trying their best here. If you guys don't know, this is a iPad game that you can play on, guess what, the iPad. And it's called Stitch. So don't be confused with Stitch from Disney. This is just a regular Stitch game, a puzzle type game. And what we're gonna do, we're just gonna try to finish as many puzzles as we can. I usually like doing this puzzle game on a Sunday because it's just real chilled, and you know, a lot of times people just want to chill and relax and vibe out. So without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and check a couple of things. I think we're good to go on just starting this bad boy and getting this on and popping. And there we go. Okay, I was like, why did it go? Why did it leave? What did I do to it to make it leave? Like, I'm trying not to be mean. Like, why did it leave me? Where did you go? Alright, make sure I see these comments if anyone actually said anything. So, let's get to it. Ain't nothing to do it but to do it. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. Right? Right. Again, I hope you guys are enjoying your first of the month. It is a good time to renew and redo some of the things that you always wanted to do, or set new goals. And yeah, let's see how fast we can get through this. And no. You can already see I'm making mistakes here. Wait a minute. No. Let me see. Bam. Kerbam. Kerbam. We do that. I don't know if we want to do anything with that, but let's see. This 2 here. 3, no. 3. So the odd numbers usually have to be like bam or like that. Let me look at this. So this is how that is. This is okay. Let's just start. Let's start all over here. So we want to do that, and we want to do that. I think that's just how that goes. And then we can't do that. It's only 4, but we can do that and that. That makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, that kind of makes sense. So we do 4 here, and we do 4 there, and we do that. Damn. Bye-bye. All right. Got it. Who had doubt? Who doubted me? I certainly did. But it's, you know, you can doubt yourself, but you always got to come through for yourself, because who else is going to do it for you, you know? Who else would be there for you, right? It's just, it's easy to doubt yourself, especially when you're vulnerable and putting yourself out there. So I just say continue to be vulnerable and put yourself out there no matter what people say, because they're gonna talk about you no matter what. Oh my gosh. Like, like see that? Like that there. This here. So remember, threes always have to be like that, right? Or like that. But that doesn't make sense. See how it's curved like that? I'm showing you my pen like I can see it. Maybe one day I'll have the multicam for that, right? But for right now, we don't. But we're gaining there. Bam shabam. Right. Yes, go ahead. Welcome in, everyone. I see you out there. Ain't nothing to it but do it. You know, that's right. I heard that. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. And again, ain't nothing to it but to do it. Words of wisdom right there from my good friend Snow Kiss. How are you doing? Coach, I see you. How y'all doing? Hope y'all are doing well on this first of the month. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Because it's the first of the month. And you know what else you got to do? You got to get up. Get up, get up. Some wise words right there from Mr. Harmony. Bone Thugs. First name. Oh man, this one got me. Whoa. Let's rethink this one. This is a lot going on. So at least this one we know, right? And we know the way it looks, this should be like that. Or should it? No. Okay, this 6 here. So they can't be long ways, so it's only 4. We can do that. Right? We can do that. And doing that, and then whoop, maybe? And then whoop. Oh no, look at that little square. This square right here is gonna mess us up. Let's oh man. Wait. Let's rethink this. Right? So this, I don't think that goes like that. That doesn't sit well with me. But I do think this may go like that. This is weird. Like this curve right here is so interesting. Like it should go to more. But I do feel that that does that too, right? That makes sense. Anyone else thinking that doesn't make sense? Carry on, I would. Okay, and then here, and then that, oh, this, oh yeah, that looks good. Right? And then it has to do that. Okay, maybe that doesn't do that. Then that. Alright, okay. I think we're getting somewhere, and then that makes sense. We do that. And then we do that. Oh, I think that's it. Oh, man. Oh, it's an eye. I think, can y'all guess who that is? Do y'all know who that is? I don't know if you guys caught it in the beginning what kind of puzzle this is, but yeah, this is a different type of puzzle. It was around a particular day, right? So 4, 3, 4, 4, 4, bam. I'm not gonna say anything, but I'm gonna let y'all guess who that may be. Because it's a good friend. That doesn't go there. That goes there. That goes there. That goes there. And bam. It's a good friend. Welcome in, everyone. I see you out there. Hello. I hope you guys are doing well and are having a grand old time on the first of the month as we start our our journey of trying to stream as much as possible. Stream as much as possible. So, all right, let's see here. Let's go. All right, let's go. And this is an I. So we need that, and we need that, and we need. Okay, we gotta do that like that. Then we have to do that. All right. It is. I'm about to sing the song. About to sing the song. Shout out to Harmony, yes. to the Mr. Harmonies out there. The guys who always set off my first of the month. They start my first of the month off right. All right. So if anyone doesn't know, that's Bone Thugs and Harmony. Shout out to them. Great musicians, great rappers. They have always started out my first of the month in style. So every time the first of the month happens, I gotta listen to them guys. So. All right. 5. Bam, shabam. Boy. And okay. Oh man, we breezing through these greens, aren't we, y'all? Going through always when it's always like one color, it tends to be a little easier. With the numbers, of obviously, yeah. But then sometimes it may give you some, like this. Okay, maybe not. Then I spoke too soon. Spoke too soon. Here I go. Got too confident. See, this is why you gotta just hush. You gotta just hush and just see what happens. All right, this 9. This needs to be 3. Like this. Okay, like that. And then this. That's 10. And then right here, but that doesn't give me enough. Oof. Okay, so if it doesn't give me enough, see this part here is going to be trying, right? So that part, we want to make sure that this is somewhere, right? Because, you know, like this, that 2 just by itself is so off-putting. All right, let's do like that, and man, like that, then like this, then like that. We got that part squared away, right? Now let's do this for, nope. Let's do, nope, we need, this needs a number. Okay, yeah, there we go. Kind of almost had a stump right there, huh? And 4, 12. It's a lot, 12. When there's a lot of 1, they usually put like the larger numbers in there. And then that. Bam. Okay. Alright, y'all, welcome in. And be just trying to limit as much talking as we just kind of get through this. And yeah, gotta finish these puzzles as quickly as we can. was supposed to stream earlier, but I don't know if you guys heard. I got just a lot of things going on with the stream that it just wasn't in the cards to stream at the time. So, but we're here now. We're here live. We're here on all the services, all the streaming. So it just took a little minute, but I appreciate your patience. Yeah, it's just going back and forth with equipment and making sure that works. You know, it's just can be daunting. I tell you, daunting is not even the word for it. Okay, we can do that. And then we can, this 5 has to go like this. Right? Can't go that way. Can't go horizontal. Can't go. Yeah, it can only go vertical. Now maybe it can go like that. Right? Maybe that. And then go here. Oh. That's how it's supposed to be done. Okay, and anyone in here play Pokemon Go? As you know, today was the Callus Tour finale. How did y'all think about that? I know they have some people have some few choice words about the mega what was it called? Like the mega part of the, man, what is that thing called? When you had to like fight Mega Dragonite and all that. And it wasn't just, dang, they called it something specific. And no one liked it because it was just really hard for no reason, you know? You know, I can't. Oh my gosh. All right, there we go. Nope. And then let me see, where is it? I'm gonna go right to it so I can get the exact name of what they called it because I thought that was interesting. That was called. Good gracious. Okay. Oh, there we go. Oh, Super Mega. Y'all enjoy those Super Mega ratings? I had an earful from people about it, and I'm like, oh, okay. You know, it's all about making money, and I understand that. Certain things I don't understand about it, but I know that it's a business, so can't really fault it too much. But I was just curious to see what everyone else's thoughts are on that. Did you participate? I was able to get a couple of shinies. I got a shiny Dragonite. It took years because I've been playing since 2000 to 2016, since when it started. So, and I hadn't got a shiny Dragonite since, but I got it. I got a Dragonite, a shiny Dragonite. I posted it up on my page in case you guys didn't see it, and pretty happy about that. But a lot of in-person events they can continue to do, and I'm an introvert, so I do not like the in-person events, but I can't. I get it, but oof, like 10/10 would not recommend, you know. But I do recommend the game. The game is fun. I mean, it's always been fun. If you're a hardcore Pokemon fan like myself, then yeah, it makes sense. Like, play the game, have fun, but I just wish it wasn't such an extrovert's world, you know what I mean? Introverts exist too, for a reason. Some of my best friends are extroverts. And they know, they're like, man, let's hang out. And they're like, you know, they understand, you know. I think a lot of people have, like, introverts have that extrovert friend, and they understand that, you know. Anyone, any guesses on the puzzle? I'm trying to not say it. And yeah. Ooh. See, these are so weird. Because you can't go that way, it's too long. And this 5 has to go like, look how it, see how it, like, I don't know if you guys can see that, but like how they mesh together. So they have to go like that. Except that one doesn't do that. To do that. And then 4, 4, okay. What is 8? And then, oh, there we go. Okay. Got stumped there for a second, you guys. I love this game. This game is so fun. It really helped when I was just feeling really anxious. And I would go to this game as my default and just, you know, have fun with it. Mm-hmm. Did it do that? That makes sense though. Does it? Interesting. I always look at following the pattern too. Guess it's like that? Ooh. No, it's not. Okay. That makes more sense. Oh, no, that doesn't make sense. That makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah. Okay. And there we go. And there we go. Alright. And hope you guys are enjoying this video. Alright, go ahead and tap that like, tap that screen. Trying to get to like at least 1,000 likes. We keep it a little conservative right now because we know everybody's getting ready to go to sleep. They're hopefully not getting too upset about Monday. Hope they're having a calm and, you know, not as stressful Sunday. Trying to be calm, not as stressful, and not worry about tomorrow. because tomorrow's gonna come no matter what, and you just have to go with it, you know. You just have to ride with it, because tomorrow is always gonna be here. So tomorrow's gonna come, and you're gonna have to work. You have to do whatever to work and whatnot. But hopefully, that's not what you want to do. You're at least working towards something that you do want to do each day, that you love and enjoy. Not to say that you want to make money from it, but just saying, like, you know what? I feel like drawing today because I like drawing. No pressure. Just do the drawing. You know what I mean? A lot of times I pressure myself for a lot of things too, like that. Guess this is like that. Oh yeah. And even with this, I like going live, and I really like doing it, especially when I'm at the parks, when I'm at Disney and showing you guys all the Disney stuff. So yeah, that's more what I like trying to do. But until I can get out there, just hopefully soon, I have to show you guys this, because I don't know what else to stream, you know what I mean? Everyone's like, stream, go live and whatnot, and I'm like, alright, well, what I'm supposed to show the people? I want to show them something good, like, I'll just be streaming stuff, and they're like, what is this? What is it? What am I streaming here? Like, what is this part? Because I'm like, it looks like grass. Okay. Yeah. But I'm hoping you guys have a good night and are, getting ready for the work day. Do the best you can with what you got. You know what I mean? Yeah. Oops. What is that? 7? Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Okay, let's think about this. This is not doing what I thought it was going to do. Damn. Oh, I know what this is. The game is called Stitch on iPad, so a mobile game. So if you are interested in that, you can just get it on iPad. I think it's well, it's free because I sure enough didn't pay for it. But yeah, it's a free game that you can get, and this is real calming, and there's no ads and anything like that. Oh, it's just so great. Is that 5? Ooh, okay, this has to be like that. Or is there 5 here? Yes. Okay, that has to be like that. So the odd numbers have to be either long or straight up. What am I trying to say? Horizontal or vertical, right? So like this 3, it can't be that way because we got all that extra. We got this extra here, so it gotta be something like that. And then this 5 has to be like that, and then bam, right? this 3 has to do that, and then maybe that. Bam. Okay. 4. Oops. Uh-oh. There we go. Stop. And the music that I'm playing now is just a playlist that I created of this game that can't find anymore, you know? It was on an old version of the iPad, and my little go-to game I love, right? So every now and then I'll boot up that old iPad and I'll try to play that game, but yeah, it is it's from like iPad 2. It's a pretty old game, but you can't find it anymore on the App Store, so you have to so I can't upgrade that iPad, and the iPad is so old you can't even upgrade it anyway, so let me check every now and then. I check on you guys over here on the different lands that I have. And just check on y'all, see what's going on, what's popping. Alright, I see y'all over there at Twitch. Hello, hello, hello. How are you all? Stand up! Oh, like that, and then like that, and then like that, okay. Any guesses again to see some of the guesses? Some of you got it, but kind of keep it a little bit under wraps. But some of you got it. Look at you. And it was, yep, it was for this character's special day. They had their own little day. I think in February? Yeah. So they had their own little day in February, and I just got around to playing it, and I said I'll just play it on stream when I get it up and going. Oops. That's too much. And oh, that's interesting. Okay. That's interesting. Let me see here. That don't make sense. This does, right? And then this makes sense. And this. This ring has to can't go like that. Can it? I mean, it could do that. And then if it, oh no, was that 4? That has to go there. And this has to go like that. And then this has to go like, this has to go like that. And then this has to go like that, and like that. Now we cooking with grease. Now we are cooking with grease. And yeah. We are cooking, because I was like, what? Doesn't make sense. That's eyes, yo. I think we're almost finished with this puzzle. I think we almost got it, y'all. Well, like this? Okay, yeah. No, we're almost done with it. Any more guesses before we get the final reveal? The final countdown. Alright. And oh. Hey! It's Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh. Silly little silly old bear. All right. Giggity giggity. Let's go to the next one. I have some ones that I started playing just so I can have it there. That one was like a really extra. That was just a regular extra large one, so I'm gonna just continue with this one. This is International Day of Peace, all that we need. So let's go ahead and keep the theme of peace and well-being for this Sunday, and we're gonna go ahead and start this one. Let's go, y'all. Let's see how quickly I can complete this. It's 10:35. I say 10:36 on my watch, but I'm like, I don't know, 10:36, and we'll see how long it takes me to finish. Oh my gosh. Well, we started off hot, and then we're kind of cool. Yeah. Okay. Okay, we got it. We got it going on. We got it. And then, nope. Oh, yeah. Once you start figuring it out. To disable latency mode. Okay. Gotta see what's going on with. It's just always something with the streams, right? Now it seems like I'm lagging in some areas on some platforms, but not on all. Or maybe it's on all. But for some reason on Twitch, I'm lagging. And I checked it, and it was like, "Oh, you're stable," but then it constantly shows unstable, and I'm like. So I'm hoping that you guys can at least see some of this. And if you enjoy that with the first Winnie the Pooh puzzle, go ahead and like the stream. Follow. I'm gonna try to stream more on a regular basis for you guys. So it doesn't go there. It goes like that. Okay. But yeah, it's constant trying to tweak your settings and try to make sure that you have a good viewing experience for everyone. All right. Ooh. Okay. Like that. Okay. So yeah, and then. But hey, if this is what you want to do, go ahead and continue to do this. Yeah, I continue looking at it and whatnot because it can be rewarding. It can be fun just to do, to be able to do stuff that you enjoy and show it with everyone. And yeah. So I'm trying to figure out what, to show, honestly. Because I don't know. But it's fun to learn, right? It's all about learning and trying to figure it out. But I like doing this game, and yeah, hopefully that everyone likes the game too. But I don't know. But this the music I actually have on my playlist on my YouTube. If you would like to hear more of this, there's a playlist for this, and I just made that for. I uploaded the music because a lot of people were like wanting to hear these songs, and I love hearing them while I'm playing games. It's just really cool, low-key vibe. So. welcome in. I see you guys out there. Welcome in. This is actually a game called Stitch. It is on iPad, on Apple. I don't know if it's on Google Play Store, but I would just search for it. It's Stitch, STITCH dot with a period on it at the end of it. So yeah, welcome in. Hello everyone. Yeah, and I was just reminded, I didn't tell you guys in the beginning of the stream, but you know how we do a affirmation or a formation of the day. We're going to continue with what we had before. And why does abundance find me everywhere I go? So again, why does abundance find me everywhere I go? All right, just a little inspiration. Start your weekend. Some of you guys already started your weekend. Or, I mean, not weekend, your weekday. And like I said, some of you already started, and that's fine. Start the weekend off good and right. Oh my gosh, that's not working. Let's start at the bottom. So we can move up. Yeah, so many things we can say, right? Started from the bottom. Now we're here. Also, moving on up to Jefferson. Okay, there's so many things you can say. So many things. Just moving on up. There we go. Moving on up. Man, I used to watch Jefferson like all the time. I haven't really been watching it because I watched Wore It Out. Wore It Out. I was watching that. Especially as a kid, I was really just like, oh, I'm really drawn to this show. And a lot of the older shows like Good Times and Sanford and Son just was those shows, man. It was my childhood. Talking to people like, man, did you hear what happened to this person on the show? Oh my goodness. I'm like, yeah, the show is in the 70s, dude. Oh. I was like, oh, well, I guess you did hear. Oh, kids. But yeah, I was really into those shows growing up. So that could do that, and that could do that, and that. No, there it goes. All right. So again, this puzzle is for International Day of Peace puzzle, and we're going to finish this up. I forgot what day that was. Oh, yeah, do we need to be reminded? Okay, there we go. Oh, in there. Oh, yeah, there we go. So satisfying when you get it in the middle. And it's like, it completes. It's just so satisfying. Anyway, it's the little things. It's the little things. Whoop. You're 33% away. There you go. Okay. tomorrow I'll stream something more that everyone knows. Probably some, I may go back to Donkey Kong. Oh my goodness. I really want to finish that game so I can just get it out of the way. It is in the catalog. I finished it. I completed. Bada boom. It's done. It's completed. Right? But it's so frustrating. It's a frustrating game. Oh, okay, wait, well, hold on now. We kind of confused you. This 4. Okay, let's backtrack. So this 6 is all the way there. This 4 can go like that. That 3 can go like that. And then, I have this. Oh man, I've had this type of error countless times where this thing don't go anywhere, right? Where it's always this odd number, right? That's there, and it's always a 3 or yeah. Yeah, 3 is really just this combination is 3 and this 4. Horrible. Because if you do that, and then you do that, and you have that, right? That's cool. And then you do that, and then you do this, and then you do that, and then you do that. We got scared from that. We got scared from that. Well, nothing to be fearful of, you know. Go ahead and tap that screen, like it if you're enjoying what you're seeing, if you're loving the vibes, trying to make it as nice and semi-silent for you guys as possible, because you want to have a good nervous system reset as we head into Monday, right? And I'm not talking about just for you, man. I need it for myself. Me too. I need a nervous system reset as well. But that's neither here nor there. I'm not complaining. I'm just happy about, you know, being able to do this and reset the nervous system and share with you guys. So I hope that you are able to, you know, get something from this, right? Right, man, this is a satisfying one. That was a satisfying one, man. I really like that one. Uh-oh, a yawn crept in. This is so calming. So calming, right? And it's hard not to yawn. And it is okay and advisable for you to yawn while you're watching my stream. That is a-okay. I don't mind it at all, because it is a nice calming stream, you know? Or at least I hope it is. I hope that you guys are enjoying this and able to like just relax with it. So gonna do a couple of more puzzles and gonna do a couple more of these in a little bit of silence so you guys can relax, fall asleep on the stream if you want. Hey, no one's judging you. I'm not judging. That's just is what it is, huh? change in the music, and we are trucking. We are like 50% of the way, like 51% now, 52, and we are trucking along. I hope you guys are enjoying this, and if you can, liking the stream, subscribing, and following, or just a couple of things you could do to just help us out and to let us know you're enjoying what you're seeing or you want to see more of this. I appreciate you guys. Hope you guys are having a great day, a great Sunday. Some of you guys right now it is heading into Monday on my East Coast fam. We're about to head right into Monday. Don't let it scare you. Get y'all some of that good sleep. Get that good sleep in. Good sleep. You like, man, you wake up like, where am I? All that walking I did yesterday for the Pokemon Go event, Kalos tour. Yeah, I was definitely sore. I need to work out. I need to work out. So the home stretch with this, you guys. And if you remember, this is the second puzzle that we did today or tonight. So we are moving quite along, aren't we? Oh, 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 no. Tourist. But we can't do it like that, right? Yeah. Alright, you guys. Yeah, for all the support. I really do appreciate it. As we continue to expand on this idea and this channel. I may change this channel. May change the name, I don't know, we'll see. Ooh. As we try to figure it out, and thank you all for your continued support and patience on that. Trying to figure out where we fit in, you know? So, lifelong process of trying to figure out where I fit in. Anyone else? Anyone else? Just me? Oh, the easy ones. We love the easy ones, don't we? Just get out there, swipe it. No, well, this has to go like that, and that has to go like that. You know what else? It could go like that, right? And then that goes like that, and then there you go. There you go. There you go. No, that's not it. There we go. No, that's not it either. And that's it right there. All right. Giggity giggity. Let's see. And yes, yep, yes, sir. The leaves. We got the leaves. We got one leaf. We got another one. Okay. And interesting. So it's that. So maybe on that side? I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe like that. That would have to make sense. Okay, yeah. There you go. Because you know it was half one color was another color. I don't know. It's like one color on one side and the other color. So. You guys can take a moment if you're on Twitch. Go ahead and give me a follow if you are enjoying this. Trying to get our follower goal up over there. Trying to see what we can do on the next status of over there. Such a hard, or let me say, challenging platform to be discovered on and for people to see you. And I guess it doesn't help that I'm picking one of the most unpopular games no one knows. So that's all on me. But anyway, if you are watching and you are enjoying the content, please go ahead and just give us a like, a follow, and try our best to continue on streaming on all platforms. Okay. There you go. Happy Monday to my East Coast friends. Hope you guys are getting your rest, about to get your rest on, and conquer the day tomorrow. Oops, there you go. We're like 30 minutes in on this one puzzle. I tell you, it's not just, I promise you, it's not just me. These puzzles just take long. But we're almost finished. We're almost finished with this one puzzle. I think the other puzzle took us like 30 minutes too, right? And it's just a lot. You know, this is an extra large puzzle, right? If I can get like a smaller puzzle and then show y'all that maybe I know what I'm doing. Maybe I know what I'm doing. Oh, maybe not. I don't know. Okay, that's why I'm doing it. This, there you go. Say I know what I'm doing, but it's iffy. If. Stylus and using this. So that's am I using my hand or whatnot? Just using my stylus. Stylus. That's because what is it over there? 8? 8 something over there? Or 9? It's so crazy how time works, time zones and whatnot. Interesting. One group of people is like getting ready to go to bed, and another group of people is like may have just finished eating dinner. Fundamental. Getting ready for bed, getting ready to welcome in the new day. It's coming. It's coming in. Right. Nope. Oh, like this. That screen. It's at the home stretch of this, you guys. Almost finished with this particular one. I'm gonna do that. Probably gonna do a couple of more. Because I've been streaming since about for an hour, and I wanted to go a little bit longer. I did have a little bit of a late start with the oh my gosh, with Twitch and trying to get the everything situated. Still gonna try to see if I can do. The goal was to do 5 puzzles, and still trying. I do have to wake up a little early tomorrow, but you know, if I'm not streaming, I'm probably still up just thinking about life. Just like, dang, right, get ready for this. Get up out here and get this bread, you know. Nope, we're almost there. We're more than halfway. Almost there. Oh my gosh, it's 11:11. Make a wish. Make a wish. All good things for those who watch. And for those who can't watch. All the good things, all the blessings for you, your loved one. almost done. At the home. Oh, wait, hold on. Almost at the home stretch. I think this is our last leaf. It is. Ooh, my back. Oop. Yep, this is our last leaf, you guys. Are you ready? Are you ready? Alright, whoa, hold on. I'm not ready. Okay, here we go. Oh, wait. I think I bumped it over too much. Okay. That's not good. The different types of reds were throwing me off there for a second. Finish, everyone. Go ahead, tap that like the stream, subscribe. I really do appreciate the support. This is the International Peace Day of Peace, so this is our second puzzle we have finished. I was an extra large. Let's see if we can get like a smaller one, you know? Alright, we got a small, a medium, and medium. Let's do a medium. Got the cat, so let's do the tortoiseshell cat. And then we'll work on doing some of the smaller ones, right? But you know, it's a cat, I gotta do the cat. So let's do it. Ooh. And yeah. So it should be a little easier since I think it's a black cat. Black cat. 9 lives. Short days. Long nights. You know what that song is from? You, my friend, probably need to take some ibuprofen. I'm just playing. Because I do. Alright. Let's see. Oh, look at 1,000 likes. Thank you so much on Twitch, to TikTok. I thank you. Appreciate it. Still working on our follower goal on Twitch. I see y'all out there. See y'all watching. I know y'all watch. I appreciate you taking the time out to watch. And man, tweet YouTube, boy, y'all coming in hot. Y'all always coming through and always liking the stream. And thank you for that. So I really do appreciate that. Appreciate the love. Because, you know, sometimes we gotta ask, where is the love? Or sing it, where is the love? Where is the love? Alright, that's all I'm gonna do. Okay. I mean, it has to go like this, right? Because, I mean, we couldn't put it there, and then we got extra space, so it has to be that. That has to do that. Because there's not enough. It has to be that. It has to be that. Okay. Oh, what time we started? Around 11:17. So it took us about roughly almost 40 minutes for the other one, and that was the extra large or large. Yeah, the extra large one. So hopefully it's gonna take us as long. Any new goals? You don't have to share them, but any new working on any goals? One of the goals I want to do more of is just taking time for me and focusing on what is good in life, instead of focusing on things I need to work on. Just, giving myself some grace this month. That's the goal. And keeping myself active. Anyone's kept their New Year's resolutions? As you can see here by the laugh, I didn't even set any. I wasn't go through that. I said, look, I said self. And self said, what? I'm not doing this we're not keeping any goals this year. They said that. So we didn't do any New Year's resolutions. Me, myself, and I, because it's not as sustainable, There's so much going on. And goals change constantly, right? Like, I wasn't even gonna stream this game. I was gonna stream it in this different way, but I said, you know what? I feel like streaming this one now, and don't know if I should have, but I just felt kind of like what I'm trying to do too is just going with the flow. If it feels right, that's what I want to do. I'm gonna do it, right? Of course, within reason, right? So it felt right. I said I'm gonna go ahead and stream this game instead of the game I was planning to stream because it just felt like changing it up, and I'm glad I did. Oh my goodness. Or maybe not. Like, I'm glad I did, and then it's like, let's do that. Oh, yeah. Okay. There we go. And this is the cat, the tortoise cat or something. So. And we are already in month 3. Gosh. Did anyone else blink and look up and we're in March? Because I'm like, it just feels like we just started the year. I mean, we did. I mean, it's still pretty early on, but it's flying. It's flying. Like, relax. Just let me do some other things. Nice. Right, we're at 58%. Oh yeah, we're almost finished with this one, you guys. We're almost done, you guys. We're about to get this crack-a-lackin'. Okay. Because what we wanted to do 2. We wanted to do 5. This is our 3rd puzzle. So we're almost there. Almost there at a goal. We're gonna do these next. And the next ones we're gonna do are like small ones, right? We're not gonna be doing these extra large puzzles like we did in the beginning. Like, I think the beginning one was extra large, so we really spent some time with that one, right? But I wanted to finish that one. I wanted to give that little Disney magic one, I'm about Disney magic. And, yeah. wanted to get that one out the way. But good old Winnie the Pooh. Gosh, you know, have you ever rode Winnie the Pooh ride at Disneyland and Disney World? Oh, love it. I just love those rides. Love the little rides, man. I had no idea they were so different at the World and at Disneyland, right? I've always been on the one on the World at the Land, and I finally rode at Disney World on Winnie the Pooh, and I was like, no one told me this, and no one told me about this. It's an amazing ride. Oh my goodness, I love that ride. It's like, it's not my favorite ride, like, of all time, but it's so good. I love it. And I always like going on that ride, right? That's the eye. It's the eye. It's the eye of the tiger. Alright. And but this is not a tiger, it's a black cat. Our lives. Long days. Short days, long nights. Pretty sure living on the edge. Anyway, there we go. But yeah, some of my my rides that I tend to like to go on at Disney World is People Mover for sure, Winnie the Pooh, Haunted Mansion, Pirates. Gone on Tiana's once. I'll probably go on it a little bit more. Become more fearless. And then we're finished with the cat. Go ahead and like the live. Subscribe to the channel. Thank you all so very, very, very much for the support. Let's go back. So that is the third puzzle. We're gonna do another light one. Because, yeah. I don't know what this is. So this is a small one. So this one should be relatively quick. So that was the third one. We're working on our fourth one now. And oh, I like how that stitching looks. You know, oh man, that looks different. Okay. Oh my goodness, it's satisfying. Yeah. Okay. Ooh. Oh, that's a bit satisfying. How that just glides across. And that. Hold on. There we go. Oh, I love that. Oh, and then the way those squares look. Chef's kiss. Chef's kiss. Oh, wait. Two. Unless, yeah. It's called minor something. I don't know if y'all saw it. It's like a minor. So it feels like it's like a minecart type of thing, right? So, ideas I'm gonna do for the stream. Fine. Oops. almost finished, you guys. This is what I should have started with. You know, something just little, not too intensive. Well, I don't want too heavy intensive, right? Just chill out, play the game. Yes, why does abundance find me everywhere I go? Everyone, if you want to say it, the affirmation of the day is, why does abundance find me everywhere I go? Almost done, you guys. Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh, there. Oh, wait. Oh. Got stumped there a little bit. Oh my gosh. These browns are just so satisfying to just populate. These here. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Oh. Oh, oh. Ooh. Right. It's the little things, right? It's the little things. Oh. Look how satisfying that way. Let's do that again. Oh my goodness, that was so satisfying. Okay. Right here. And I hope they haven't announced it yet, but I would like to go back and see the Magic Happens parade. Oh my god, it's like my favoriteest parade, y'all. Favorite parade. I had the first time I saw it live or in person, I didn't know what was going on. I was highly confused. What is this, a parade? Oh my goodness. OMG, what is going on? This parade is actually bumping. What is this? I had no idea, but I was able to watch it and we're finished. We are done with. Oh, he's cute. He's a minor. We're done with this one. That was a small one. So we're gonna actually do another small one. So that was, we did what? 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna do one more. And then we're gonna gauge. We're gonna continue on. Because I know it's pretty late. And a lot of people are gone to bed. East Coast time. Or getting ready for bed. That's understandable. So we're gonna do another small one. Or we can do a medium. I don't want to do a large. I want to do a large one. Let's do, looks like another minor one. Let's do that one. Oh, it's a park ranger. What are that? What is that? Okay, well, let's leave the limited edition. Oh, there's a limited edition large. Let's do it. Let's just get it done. It's from Among Us. So let's do that and let's just see how quickly we can get this done. All right. Oops. Oh, maybe not that quickly. Oh my goodness, y'all. We're already messing up. Already. And oh, that's pretty. Let's see. A large shouldn't be too bad, just not extra large, right? Extra large, we're gonna be sitting here for another hour doing that, right? And I mean, I don't mind doing that for the stream. It's just I know that everyone is pretty much tuckered out, and as they should be. As they should be. Time to get the day started. Oops. See, I'm gonna do a speed run. Speed run of this. I'm not a speed run gamer or anything like that. I don't do that. So, I normally we're gonna speed run this. See if I can. Oh my gosh, no, too much pressure. And there we go. And then I'll know I have the Zelda. Just represent Zelda. Love me some Zelda. I was watching a Zelda stream earlier today. I have Twilight Princess. Hadn't watched that in a while. It's always good to go back and rewatch that game. Man, what a fun game to play. Not my favorite Zelda game, but a really fun game. My favorite Zelda game, like everyone's favorite Zelda game, is Ocarina of Time. Ocarina of Time just blew my mind. I had no idea that this is what gaming was gonna be like, you know. When I first dabbled into the Ocarina of Time space, I mean, I was already gaming a lot, and playing, like, I started with Nintendo, and also played 64, and yeah, so I was like, before that, my favorite game was Donkey Kong Country 64. Not 64, Donkey Kong Country Super Nintendo. And man, I love that game. I could play that game blindfolded if I could, you know. I mean, I probably won't go far, but I could. The possibility is there, and the reason is because there's actual world where you do have a level that is in the dark, right? So I played that part so much that I just walked through. It's the lights flash. If you don't know, the lights will flash flickering on and off in that world, and I would just play it. I didn't have to wait for the lights to come on. I was just rolling, tumbling, whoop, 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 jumping on that platform. Couldn't tell me nothing. I don't know if I can do that now. I haven't played that game in a long time, but I played that game so much I knew where stuff was, right? That was my game. So yeah, when I saw Ocarina of Time, I had no idea this is what gaming was gonna be like. And I was amazed at what I saw. Oh my gosh. Wait, here. So, yeah, and it quickly was like, it's so funny because I remember, you know, a friend of mine telling me about it. She's like, oh man, you gotta play this great game, and yada yada yada. It's like the most amazing game ever. And I was like, amazing than Donkey Kong? She's like, yes. Alright, well. I said, well, if I get a 64, I'll get it. Showing us the booklet and all that. I was like, yo, this is lying. And I had other people who were like, yeah, they weren't lying. This is a pretty amazing game. And I was like, really? We'll see. So, yeah, I didn't give it just do as I should have. And I remember when Christmas, I got a 64. Got my Nintendo 64, and man, I was like, I need some games. I need to go to the. Well, I'm aging myself. I need to go to the Circuit City. Need to go to the Circuit City to get me some games, man. And I wasn't even looking for Zelda, honestly. I wasn't looking for Ocarina of Time. I just was wanting some games. Like, what games you got here? And I was like, oh, is that game my friend told me about? That's supposed to like life changing or whatnot. I said, all right, I'll get it. Then I was like, $40. I'll never forget that. It's like this game is $40. Ocarina of Time. And at Circuit City, and I went in. Then I saw, I don't know if anyone else knows this game. It's called Jet Force Gemini, and I was like, Jet Force Gemini is pretty cheap right now. It was like $15. It's pretty much closest to what I can afford, and I was like, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get that. So I was like, I'll get this Ocarina of Time game, whatever. Probably not gonna be as great as per se. And it quickly became my all-time favorite game ever. Man. When I beat that game, I think I shed a tear. It's like, good gracious. Love this. So, yeah, that is okay, so my top 5 games, Ocarina of Time, I wrote a page. I wrote like a blog on this. Ocarina of Time, Donkey Kong Country on Super Nintendo. Oh man, there's one of them. I like Nancy Drew. I like the Nancy Drew games. I don't know if I put that in my top 5. Man, but it's up there. It's definitely in my top 10, especially the second one, Stay Tuned for Danger. Oh my gosh, Stay Tuned for Danger. My introduction to Nancy Drew games. Goodness gracious. No one told me. I was like, what is this? What is this greatness? Oh my gosh. And dang, there was another one that I really liked, and I'm just drawing a blank. Oh, Super Nintendo, Super Mario Brothers 3. Super Mario Brothers 3 was a very life-changing type game, because that was the game that I was like, you know what, I think I'm a gamer. Vividly remember, my parents buying that game. The Nintendo wasn't for me, it was for my sister. But I played on it the most. And she played on it too. But it was like, I just enjoyed it. It was like my outlet, getting on there and playing the game. And so I still remember vividly, like a vivid memory of seeing my dad holding that game, Super Mario Brothers 3, and just surprised, like, here's the game. What? It's not even Christmas. It's not my birthday. What is this? This is just because? Yo, I love just because gifts, man. I love surprise, great gifts, Mom surprised me with that Nintendo 64. Man, I was like shocking. I was like, what? A Nintendo 64? Dang, I had no idea. So yeah, I went and played that, and I was like, yep, this is me. I am a gamer. And I had no idea what that was, and then I was met with ridicule for being a girl gamer. Girls don't play games. Oh my gosh. I was like, what? Whoa, what is all this? And I was like, well, anyway, I'm still playing this game, so I had to find my tribe pretty quickly. You know, to that who play games and whatnot. Man, it was such a great outlet. And I'm not a hardcore gamer. I'm not someone that's like, oh, I gotta get on that Call of Duty. No, no, you would not catch me on there. I mean, I bought it. Satisfied friends. They're like, come on, get the Call of Duty to play. Or even Destiny. I was on Destiny. Destiny was probably the most I would really do with first-person shooter games. I would play some Destiny. I would even go back and play that with my character. Pretty fun playing that with friends. And but yeah, I'm not a Call of Duty type person. That's not my thing. But if that's your thing, cool beans. Do you do what you do? I do what I do. But yeah, I'm trying to think of the other two favorites of mine. Wait, it's giving me some blues right now. Gotta ponder a bit. Wait, now, let's do this. Let's get rid of that. Let's do that. Let's do that. And oh, let's do that. There we go. There we go, y'all. Oh, we can do that. We can do this, and we can do that, and bam! All right. But yeah, man, I'm trying to think what my other two are. Super Nintendo, Super Mario Brothers 3. I am drawing a blank. Oh my goodness, someone's gonna take my gamer card, I guess. But man, I do remember some of my like games that I do really remember playing. I wouldn't say they're like my favorite, but man, I do remember playing those games like Cruising the World. I just hear the song, Cruising the World. And that's all I'll say. Yeah. I used to love that little game. I'm not a big race car gamer as well. I like playing that too. I'm very big on gaming music. Gaming music is such a special place in my heart. I'm a very big music fan. And gaming music will get me every time. If that music is great, it shoots up on my list of favorite games. That's why Ocarina of Time got me so good. That music, oh my goodness, y'all. That music was just incredible. I remember playing that on the bus, school bus. Over here playing some what was that? What's that level? When you go in Gerudo Valley and you have to go in the temple. What's that temple called? I am just drawing blanks after blanks today. I think because it's time for bed. But that temple song from Gerudo Valley, oh my gosh, so pretty. I think my favorite Ocarina song was the Shadow Temple one. The Shadow Temple or the sun, not the sun song, but I would always play it too. Oh man, I think I may try to find a way to play Ocarina of Time and stream it. Oh my goodness. You know, I'm still on Breath of the Wild. I'm still struggling to play that game. I'm still trying to finish that one, but just don't hit as well. But I'll tell you one thing that Breath of the Wild does well is them sound effects. It has like ASMR type sound effects, and it's just incredible. Oh my gosh. And then in the music too. And sometimes I just want to hear that sound. I'll just log on to Breath of the Wild and just be like, man, I just want to hear that sound of them breaking the leaves, of that pan flute, kind of like this pan flute that's playing now, and just listening to that. Man, so just so nice. Yeah, it's time to play one of them. Play them Zelda games, man. I gotta finish Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild is an amazingly hard game for no reason. Again, I'm not big on open world type games. I mean, that's what we're going to, right? So gotta choose your battles. But yeah, I gotta finish. I am like at one of the hardest parts in Breath of the Wild for me, and it's not even the end. Oh my gosh. I'm at the part where you have to fight this incredibly fast dude. Like, he is ripping and running everywhere. And I'm like, good gracious, can you calm down? Please, give me some time to think. But no, there's no time to think. You have to make decisions. Wait, you gotta make decisions really quickly. What are we doing here? Oh yeah, okay. And I did it. I played it a few times, that part, and I said, you know what? I'm gonna put this game away for a little bit, and it's been 3 years. All right, you guys, I finished the last one. It is the Among Us, and I finished just in time with the music. Yet again, I am not planning this. I just have great synchronization with the music right now. I feel like I can do one more. I'm gonna do one more that's not too intensive. Something I wanted to do that limited edition one in case it gets gone. So we got fairy tales. Ooh, we got anything Disney related? Probably not because you know, copyright infringement and whatnot. But oh yeah, I'm weekly months. Okay, we got aquarium. We got pixel art. We got professionals. Oh, we got a saxophone. Mythical creatures. Okay. What I'm gonna do? Let me see. Let's look at aquarium. No, let's go back to play together constellations. Sagittarius. Oh, we got Sagittarius. Let's do Sagittarius. It's a medium. That shouldn't be too bad. It's 1050, so it shouldn't be too bad of a puzzle. Let's get to it. Ain't nothing to do it but to do it, guys. But yeah. Yeah, if you go ahead and just, if you're enjoying the stream, go ahead and tap the like the screen, the stream, tap the screen. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Do something along those lines. No, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. Okay, let's do it like that. And like this. No. Oh, like this. Oh, okay. There we go. There we go. Yeah, but I'm still trying to think of those. I know, like I said, I played a lot of Nancy Drew games. Those games are so fun. I like watching the streams of people playing those games, solving the different puzzles. Not a lot of people play Nancy Drew games, or you've even heard about it, but it is I know when I talked to a friend of mine about it, he was like, I've never heard of this game. And he said it looks pretty scary. There are certain parts on that game, that are terrifying. Another terrifying game that doesn't feel like it should be terrifying that no one's probably heard about. There's a game that you play. Man, what is that game called? Oh man, it's right there on the tip of my tongue. But it is a space game. And it is like in a first person vibe, but it's more like RPG type. You're not really doing a first person, you're not really shooting and whatnot. You're just, navigating the planet. And you have to, there's at one point you have to get captured, right? When you get captured and get thrown on the ship, and that's fine. That's not scary. There's a scary part when you get when you get actually like getting captured is part of the game. You got that has to be done, right? But there's a part where you get captured again, right? If you don't, no wait no, if you don't follow, if you don't oh okay, if you don't follow like the proper way, right? You're supposed to hide somewhere. You're supposed to go to it, to where the person is, and you're supposed to hide. Well, I didn't know that. I'm just continually walking down the path. I'm like, man, I'm being quiet, hopefully I don't get caught or nothing. And then as you're walking down the path, if you miss the hide, like where you're supposed to hide, there's a cut. There is a cutscene. And when you get to you go to it, and the cutscene happens. I think that cutscene was like one of the scariest cutscenes I had ever saw before, because I think I lost Twitch. Let's see what's going on over here. But yeah, that cutscene, when you're playing the game and you do that cutscene, what happens is like the main villain guy, as you're walking, the cutscene shows you stop, and you stop, and then you turn around, and he's right behind you, and I don't know why, he gets closer and closer to you, and he's laughing in your face. And as a kid, I don't know, maybe if I watch it again, it's probably not as terrifying. As a kid, that part was terrifying because I was not expecting it, and he was all in my face. I was like, man, when you back up, he was just laughing all in your face, and I'm like, this is low-key terrifying. And his eyes were like, they just look menacing, and he was smiling the whole time. Oh man, I remember just putting down the game. I mean, it was a computer game, and I remember just thinking like that was terrifying. Like, why would y'all put that in this game? So yeah, but just to, there are some parts like that in Nancy Drew. In the Nancy Drew game, there are parts like that where you're just like, why would this game don't need to be this scary for no reason. Oh man, what is going on here? Wait, let's look at this one a little bit. try that, and we can, so we have to do it this way, right? No, so we can do it that way. We can do it like that. See, this 6, there's no way to go. But if we go here, we still need this. And we can do that. But look at all this space. It's a lot of space. That's what's going on? Okay, maybe we can't do that. Ooh. Ooh, I'm a bit stumped with this one. Okay. Yeah, that. And seeing this makes me really thirsty too. Are y'all okay over there? I'm looking at TikTok. TikTok is doing pretty good. I think I lost Twitch. I think Twitch just gave up, y'all. I think they just gave up. Y'all there, still there on Twitch, let me know. Holla at your girl. This is crazy. If I do that, that still has to go like that. This 2 can only go so far. Here. It's 4. Oh my goodness, what is this? Like that? This? Gosh, I don't know why it makes sense now, but earlier that did not make any sense. Like, yeah, there's a part like on Stay Tuned for Danger over Nancy Drew where you're walking and you're a detective and you're doing a whole bit of sneaking in different places. And sneak into, because with Stay Tuned for Danger, as it sounds, you're on set. You're trying to figure out why the actor is getting these particular letters and chocolates that are like tainted and whatnot. And there's a part when you're sneaking into the studio and like you're sneaking into the studio and what's the label? There. And when you sneak in, you can go forward as many times as you like. You may even go back a couple of times. But if you stay in that hallway too long, the security guard is gonna get you. And it scares me every time because I'm like, he just pops up out of nowhere. And he's like, I knew someone was in here. Oh my gosh. And he's not scary looking, he's just a regular security guard. But when they do that, I jump every time because I'm like, oh my gosh, where was he? And he kicks you out. So you gotta like redo everything, right? Because you're not supposed to get caught. So when he does catch you, he kicks you out. Oh my gosh, he kicks you out. It is funny though. It's like, really, dude? Oh my gosh. And then even if you get caught at the end with the bad person that is setting up, I'm trying not to do any spoilers, but when the bad person like sees you And if you're not able to escape in time, yo, that whole cutscene is scary too. A few of them like that, where I'm like, okay, we get it. Like, you ain't gotta be scaring these kids like this, man. But yeah, good times. Man, I remember that. Playing that Nancy Drew game late at night. Oops. This looks okay. It's 10. Oops. Here. Here. No. It's 8. Whoa. It's Monday officially, everyone. Happy Monday. Hope you guys are enjoying your Monday. Getting the rest that you need. Slowly, I'll probably be doing the same here in a bit. Just wanted to do a couple of hours of a stream tonight for you guys. Oh my gosh, it's like right there. What's going on? I'm missing. You haven't used a hint yet. And as tired as I am, I think I might use a hint. Is that okay? It is okay that you. Oh, okay. Interesting. That's where it gets to be. So, like that. That's there it is. There it is. That's it. We got it. We got it. Find that old article blog post I did about that. I wonder if I have it set up over here where I have what is talking about? I'm really talking about Nancy Drew games. I didn't give my my top games yet there, but I mean I know I have them somewhere where I gave my top ones. I'll try to find it right quick. We got time. Got time today. Okay. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe I forgot these. So told you Ocarina of Time and Donkey Kong Country Super Nintendo and Super Mario Brothers 3, but I did not tell you about Burnout 3 Takedown. Oh my gosh. Burnout 3 Takedown. I remember on that game, I was working in a computer lab and somebody, coworker of mine, we were talking about games and he was like, you need to play this game called Burnout 3. And I was like, oh, what kind of game is that? He said, it's it's a racing game. I said, oof, wait now. I don't do racing games, fair partner. I don't do racing games, so good try, but that's not for me. He said, no, you're gonna like this. He said, I said, no, when I tell you I don't do racing games, I just, racing games are not for me because I'm always crashing and whatnot, blah, blah. And he's like, yeah, that's why this game is for you. I said, what you mean? And he said, this game is like you level up, with your crashes and whatnot. I said, really? Yeah. And I was like, okay, that's interesting concept. And this is before you could really like watch games online and whatnot. But anyway, I saw Burnout 3 Takedown at GameStop, and I was like, oh, and it was used, it was a used game. So okay, oh, that's that game he was talking about. You know what? Let's go ahead and see what he's talking about with it. Let's try it out. No high hopes. No high hopes for this game. And like I mentioned with games, with me in games, it's that soundtrack. That soundtrack is so pivotal to me liking games. Because I'm like, oh my god, if that soundtrack is nice, I'm automatically assuming that the game is nice too, right? So I buy the game and it is amazing. Amazing. Oh my god, especially Burnout 3 Takedown. There's so many different songs that I like because of that game that have been around. They're pretty popular rock songs, and I'm like, yeah, this is making the game, and I would like, I gotta go ahead. Ooh, I gotta go ahead and go home and play this game because it is calling me. Game is calling me, and so yeah, that Burnout 3 Takedown, and everyone loves The Sims. The Sims original pack. Oh my gosh, what a great experience playing that with friends and family and all that. Leveling up characters. I remember the first time I saw The Sims game, and I was like, "What is this?" And I said, "Oh, I got to have it." And I saved up my little money, and I got and bought it. And that soundtrack. There's a song on there that I'm just really wanting to learn how to play. The piano song. Gosh, that piano song is just so nice. So, really want to play that at some point. I want to learn it, and maybe I could find the sheet music for it. But man, I remember I had a piano teacher, and she said she can sight read, play by ear and whatnot. And we were like, well, she knows this, kids. Hey, do you know this arrangement? We gave her the music because we found the sheet music for it, and we had her play it, and she played. And I'm like, "Sis, that is it. You played it correctly." And she's like, "Yeah, because I have a degree in music. This is not just." Well, yeah, but yeah, we never doubted you for a second, but we just, we wanted to see. But yeah, it was. I want to play that song so bad. I can't. I can sight read, but I can't sight read and play it. Like I used to like play at the same time as sight read, but man, it's been so long since I've really done that. I'd like to go back and do it. Oh, that was almost finished. That was finished. I think I finished here. No, I'm not. But I'm almost finished. I think it's about to be really easy because I think I'm just doing the arrow part right now. And I think after this, I think you guys, I'm going to call it a night, you know? So go ahead, if you can, just at the end, you know, go ahead and like the stream. If you're enjoying the content, if you're enjoying what you hear, I'm dropping stuff, and you want to hear more, just let me know. But yes, we are done. We have completed more than 5 puzzles and tonight. And I'm glad that you guys stuck it out with me. We ended on my sign, Sagittarius. So appreciate the support. Go ahead and like the stream. We have 1,000 likes. We have over 1,000 likes. We're at 1,200 likes. And I thank you guys so much for taking the time to like the stream, to watch. And I hope you guys are enjoying what you see. Like I said, we're trying to stream more and just get out there and just do. Because you know what? New month, same old me. Nothing new about this. Just gonna just do more streams, you know? I don't know what I'll be streaming tomorrow, but I do plan to go live. If it's not for like an hour, maybe it's for a couple of minutes. I do plan to go live tomorrow. But I'm hoping you guys enjoy it. I hope you guys like it. Go ahead, follow the live, follow the stream, the account, and like it. And thank you guys so much for taking your time to watch. Good night, good morning, good evening. For you guys overseas, good morning or good afternoon, depending on where you are. Good night for a lot of the East Coast, and even for some of the Cali folks out west, or not just Cali, all those guys out west. Good night to you, and yeah. Thank you again for watching. Oh, we're at 1,300 likes. I appreciate everyone taking the time to like, and thank you to my moderators for taking the time to stay and moderate and just watch and help out the channel too, and make this channel what it is. And to the community out there, thank you so much for sticking around. Hope you guys are enjoying it, and I'll see you guys on tomorrow. What will we stream? I don't know. We'll see what game we stream, but hope you guys enjoy this one. I'm out. Good night. I'm getting me some rest. Get ready for the day on tomorrow. Or tonight. Today, as it is Monday. Alright, you guys. Have a good one. I'm gonna leave you out with some music.